Hi guys, welcome back. So today I am going to be talking about Ye's White Lives Matter shirt and looking at this video made by the Daily Caller in New York asking individuals, do white lives matter? So without further ado, let's get into it. Let's see what New Yorkers think.
Wore a White Lives Matter shirt and everyone's going crazy about it.
Inappropriate behavior. Kanye West.
You know what? I'm already pissed. Okay, look, these people like her. First off, you're white. Stay in your fucking place. Okay? You speaking to a black man like this, and you are the remnants of the individuals back in the day who went and talked shit about black people, basically the racists. You know, before the Civil Rights Act, anytime a black person said anything that a white person didn't like, this is how they behaved towards them. You are literally the remnants of that time and era of those types of individuals. And honestly, you're fucking disgusting. You should be able to say whatever the fuck you want to say, and he should be able to say whatever the fuck you want to say. And the fact that you are sitting there as a white woman talking shit to a black man about how he feels in the situation makes you the classic racist that you so deep down inside have. It's just all of a sudden coming out.
In light of Kanye West wearing a White Lives Matter shirt, we went to New York City to find out, do white lives matter? Do you guys think white lives matter, or do you think
everyone's lives matter? Come on, dude. Everyone, all lives matter. And people know that. Even like when the whole Black Lives Matter came to, everyone's all lives matter. That's the thing. That's the message, you know?
And what do you think?
Well, I think just saying that, like, when you're not a marginalized group is, I don't know.
Like a political stunt?
Yeah.
So is he not part of a marginalized group? I'm confused. I thought Kanye being black was a part of the underrepresented minority group. So why is it that when he says something, he's now, because I guess maybe because he's rich, you know, he's not a part of the minority group anymore. So therefore, by him saying that makes it a stunt play. I'm confused on this. Why is he not allowed to say this? I thought he was part of minority group. You can't pick and choose who can and cannot say certain things when it comes to certain issues, because they happen to not fit in all they don't check all the boxes. Like that individual obviously apparently must think Kanye needs to check all in order for him to be even allowed to say such things. I'm like, I don't understand here. Like, what the fuck?
Itself, white lives matter. Do you have an opinion on that? Do you think it's a harmful statement, or what do you think?
I think it's pretty common sense, like all life matter in a sense, like duh. But like I think the movement was for a specific point, right? People are saying white life matter as a counterattack to the Black Lives Movement, which I think is pretty silly.
Okay, so first off, that is not true. The reason why so many people are coming out with White Lives Matter is because of the black people out here who are going on about and living life in society with this anti-white rhetoric. There are so many black people going around beating up white people, saying how, and while they're they're actually video recording it, saying how they hate white people. This is the reason why Kanye came out with the shirt White Lives Matter. It was in protest to all the black supremacy that were preaching anti-whiteness here in America. And then you just have, like, you want to know what self-hate is? This next woman, I remember seeing a little bit of her on an excerpt somewhere. This next woman, this is classic self-hate. You hate yourself so much as a white woman that you would call someone mentally ill because they see this happening around them. They see this, especially coming from their own group of people, being very anti-white, and they're making a stance against that in order to uplift you. You hate yourself so much that if a black person were to say, no, I don't believe in that rhetoric, I do believe all lives matter, and in this sense, if you don't think that white lives matter simply because of black people, then no, I don't stand beside that, and therefore I am going to say that white lives matter. She hates herself so much that she gets offended when someone stands up for her. Classic.
To shut up. A lot of people suffer from mental health issues, and when it's time to get help, it's time to get help when it is. Black Lives Matter. I think that what he's doing is pretty ridiculous, but Yeah, I don't agree with what he's doing.
And you know another thing, okay, so here, okay, with when she wants to use the whole mental illness, I will say this, all right, and I'm sorry I keep pausing, but I get so heated in these types of discussions, especially when it's white people saying this, when a black man does something that actually is, you know, in my opinion, it's they're just basically standing up for what's right. When the left wants to demonize someone, they'll say that they have mental issues. Okay, now you're mentally ill. But let's take this transgender thing a little further. Okay, transgenderism, this whole it sparks from this gender dysphoria, which is classified under the medical industry as an actual mental illness. Why is it that when we question those who have gender dysphoria, whether or not they really have it or if it's just a phase, and we're now trying to not force them, we're trying to now coddle them and reaffirm them by saying, hey, yeah, at the first thought of you feeling that you need to be another gender, yeah, go ahead and chop everything off and go ahead and take all this medicine. Yeah, because we're affirming you. We don't want to call that a mental illness, but let someone stand up for what's right and we want to call that a mental illness? No, fuck that. When it comes to gender dysphoria, I know there's a lot of individuals out here, men, who know it's easier to be a woman and who know it's easier to take a woman's spot. That's the reason why so many of them are being basically saying that they're, oh, I'm a woman now. No, you just want to have it easier and simpler in life. And the fact that we can't even bring that up without getting ridiculed, knowing good and well that there are individuals out there who will abuse the system. Y'all complain about this so much. You don't think that these individuals will abuse the system? What makes them what shields them from such corruption? I would like to know, because then we need to spread that to a lot of our politicians. But don't let me get off topic. Let's go back to this.
Needs more education about why the reason Black Lives Matter started. And you know what? He needs medicine. He has mental conditions, and maybe he is off his medicine.
Yeah, I agree. If he is feeling deeply about that, and if that's how he really feels, then he needs more education before he's.
No, there's not. He don't need no more education. No, he has all the education that he needs, and he's literally living in a society in which he can observe these behaviors of anti-white rhetoric that's literally being like poured into our societies. And who are normally the perpetrators? Black people. So these individuals here, no, he's not mentally ill. You're mentally ill. Okay. Well, maybe you're not mentally ill. You just don't like what he's saying. You just like you're allowed to sit here and call him crazy. He's allowed to say and stand up for what he believes in. Why can't y'all understand that? Huh? Like, why can't y'all understand that? But the minute we call a transgender who wants to be a drag queen and think that he can be a woman and all this other stuff, when we call them mentally ill, y'all want to jump down our throats and try to kill us. Nah, bitch. Fuck that. You guys are evil.
It's really sad, though. It's really sad to the community of the whole world. Like, it's really sad for the way he's thinking. But you know what? Everybody has an opinion.
The statement itself, do you think it's a harmful statement? Do you think it's a hateful statement? What's your opinion on that statement, White Lives Matter?
I don't really think it's hateful, but I don't think he meant for it to be hateful. Who wore it with him?
Candace Owens.
Candace Owens. I don't think they meant for it to be hateful.
What do you think about that statement?
That Black Lives Matter is bullshit. Well, I think that George Soros is getting rich from it in the black communities, just like the ones we have right now, and getting shit out of it.
What do you think about the statement, White Lives Matter? Do White Lives Matter, or what do you think?
I think that it's stupid regardless.
Do you think White Lives Matter is like a hateful statement, or what do you think?
Absolutely not. I think all lives matter.
All lives matter for sure, definitely. We agree with Kanye.
I don't understand why it's like necessary, because like I feel like it was made specifically to counteract.
No, it was never made to counteract Black Lives Matter. The only reason why White Lives Matter started coming out is because of black people being anti-white in society. I don't know how many times we need to play videos. Do we need to play videos showing this to these people? Like, your own race is being threatened here. You don't appreciate someone saying, no, man, let's not reverse this. Let's not do reverse racism here. Why is it that you guys are chastising this man for simply standing up for you? Because he don't want what happened to us to happen to you. Like, I don't get these type of people. It's like, y'all have so much self-hate. You can't even recognize something that's right in front of your face. Like, oh my God. Like, these people, like, man, no. Black Lives Matter don't care about all black lives. They only care when a man gets shot, a criminal at that, gets shot or killed by a police officer. And 9 times out of 10, it is deserving and justified. There has been a few, like the one in Chicago. It was a few years ago, and actually this happened while I was in grad school. Yes, what happened was a travesty. That should have never happened. You don't shoot anybody when they're running away and they don't have anything in your hands. That's something I would most definitely be on board with that. And it doesn't matter whether or not they're black, white, Hispanic, or anything. You do not shoot an unarmed person while they're running away. And that's the reason why that cop got sent to jail like the way he was supposed to. But all this other stuff, no. No, there have been ample examples of these criminals who do not respect authority. They act a damn fool. They never comply with the police officers, and then they get shot They get shot because they're acting like a damn fool, and everybody wants to come out and fucking protest for these individuals. No, I never see y'all come out here protesting for when black on black crime happens. Never. And then anytime I bring that up, anytime anyone who's of color bring this up, you look at us like we're coons and all this other stuff. But yet we're the ones who seem to actually care about all black lives. The only black lives y'all seem to care about are the fucking criminals. You would put George Floyd on a fucking pedestal before you put an actual black person who's doing something to better their community. I don't know, like picking up trash, making sure there's after school programs in order to help kids, with their reading and writing. I never see them being put up on pedestals, but y'all put a fucking criminal on a pedestal and said that's what the black community is supposed to admire and idolatrate. And to idolize. Like, that is some bullshit, and y'all know it. And the only black people who actually fucking eat that shit up are the ones who are fucking sheeple, the one who do not represent or stand, who they do not represent all black people, but yet they have the loudest voices. I do not want my culture to be fucking glorified as gangsters, like the ones who kill our own race. We are the only ones who kill our kind. I will not allow that. Not while I'm living. It will never be in my fucking house. No, we do not worship those motherfuckers. No, at all. And and if people are scared to call that out, that sounds like a them problem. But to have that perpetrated and perpetrated and have that that type of ideology just feed and fuel our society and what it is, we will continue to get stereotyped the exact same manner, and I will not have it. Not if I want my kids to have a better life than what I have. And these individuals who want to keep having, they're just evil individuals, and they want to keep the racial tensions. They want to keep that shit alive and well, and because that's the only way some people make money. That really is the only way some people make money. So thanks for, I know I get really fucking heated when it comes talking about my community and individuals who, trying to spin BLM as if it's some movement that should be pursued and uplifted and in a manner that's supposed to help the black community when it's not. And I did watch the Candace Owens documentary of that, and I will set up my Discord today so I can have a viewing of that with individuals and we can talk about it. I do know how to set it up so I can stream so it won't be a black screen, but I would definitely like to have a watch party with that and probably host that next weekend. Yes, I did already watch it, but I would watch it again because there's just a lot of things that when just going through their tax filings, I find that really disturbing how none of that actually went back to the black community. And I don't want to spoil it, but none of it actually went back to the black community in which that would benefit them the most. Okay, so thank you for watching this video. Sorry about getting heated, but I get really passionate about this type of stuff, and I'm so tired of just being silenced because I think differently as a black individual and want our community to be better. And yes, I do want us to be in the middle class. I'm tired of us living in the ghettos. I'm tired of us living in the hoods. I want it to stop. So thank you for listening, and like, share, and subscribe. Bye.